Transit's early days was very subtle. It only had one main line, which today is the Lakeshore East and West Line, which were both amalgamated into one line simply called the Lakeshore Line. Barely 5 years after the launch of this line, GO Transit was becoming a victim of its own success. The single-level coaches that operated on the line at that time did not have the capacity to handle the rush hour crowds GO was suddenly taking on. At the time, GO was limited in making trains longer, since at the time there was a limit to how long these trains could be at station platforms. They didn't have the massive 12 cars GO has today. So what they did instead is they thought taller instead of longer, utilizing double-deck cars with theoretically double the capacity on trains while still maintaining the short consists they had. Double-decker rail cars, however, were not a new idea. Chicago and Montreal were both operating gallery-style cars made as early as the post-war in the 1950s. GO Transit leased some coaches from Chicago and Northwestern and Canadian Pacific. GO 9811, then renumbered 703, got to pull the cars in April 1976, along with GO 9804, then renumbered to 504, to test the feasibility of double-deck passenger coaches on the system. The test was a great success, however, there was one problem. GO Transit found out that these cars did not make efficient use of the second level. The seats were cramped, the second level took a long time to unload, and there was this whole open space, which slashed the capacity in half. So initially, GO Transit thought this would double the capacity, but in actuality, this only increased the capacity by 50%. On top of this, the gallery cars only had one door on each side. Could you imagine boarding times with this single door on each side? It would literally be a nightmare, especially at rush hour. Could you imagine GO Transit actually going through with this, and in 2024 we actually had those cars? It would not look great. So instead of going through with the gallery car, GO Transit chartered Hawker Siddeley, and Hawker Siddeley took note of the problem and created a revolutionary new design. The result was GO Transit's first bi-level coaches, which would eventually reach the American market and become the most used and the most iconic coach in North America with their distinctive octagonal profile. Additionally, these have double doors, so boarding and alighting is so much better than the gallery cars. I'm sorry, if you like the gallery car, you're not going to get through with me. I don't. Well, this video concludes what GO Transit did before the bi-levels. It's a bit interesting, but if you think about it, if GO Transit had went through with this, if they had went through with the gallery car, we would not have the bi-levels at all, anywhere. So, one small decision, one little choice, made all of this. Very surprising. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and adios, mi amigos!